Those auto batteries, they probably manufacture them so that the electricity stays in the battery. Yeah. It's possible that it'd be a nice coating for an electric generator, right? So all the electricity stays in the generator. Now, there's this idea of us putting garbage in the ground. I thought we should incinerate it if we're not going to use it. Yes. And it should be producing electricity. But you decided to commit the crime of fraud, so I'd be obstructed from doing all this? Now I want all the used auto batteries, yes, of every form of government of the United States. Now, all those government vehicles that you get when you're an employee of the state or the federal government, yeah, I'd like to have all of those and every motor oil change, yes, anytime that you do any service work, yep, and all the used parts of every vehicle of the United States government. See, what I'm going to do is put a little recycling manufacturing facility on all these used military bases. Yeah. Employ some people wherever they might live at. They might have to move. Yes. And then I'm going to manufacture what I want to manufacture. And you're going to do it. Now, the tires, obviously, I want those. Yes. I can heat them up to whatever degree. Yeah. And I can make a new form of plumbing. Well, we don't have to use sewer pipes that are made from concrete and rebar. Yeah. I can form new sewers, yes, from used tires, yeah, that are really good at moving that sewage, yes, because I can take the sewage, yes, and put it in the garbage, yes, and I can incinerate it so that I'm able to manufacture electricity. Now, I'm wanting, yes, all the used military bases in every nation of the world that has an obligation to make sure that the United States enforces the Constitution. Because any and all militaries that have knowledge of this conspiracy against the United States, they have a certain amount of liability. And when I sue them in their individual courts or international criminal courts, yes, they'll have to explain why. I'm going to want the tires today. Yes, to make new sewer pipes. Yes, I'm going to want the auto batteries. Yes, to remove the fluid. I want the little steel plates in there. Yes. Then I want the insulation of the auto batteries to manufacture electric generators. Yes. I want the antifreeze so that I can experiment with it. Yes. I want all the used motor oil so that I can recycle it into something usable. Yes, he does. And then these metals, yes, I'm going to want to smelter them. I'll throw them in with some junk cars and some additional desalinated salt. Yes, and I'll turn them into wiring for individual homes. Now I know you said you couldn't do it. Now, just give me every used military base in every nation of the world. Yes, 20 miles down. Yes, and any electricity that goes to those bases, any Wi-Fi, any broadband, and any location where you say, well, we're not using it right now, but we did use it 100 years ago. I want to know if anybody has any top secret bases underneath any bases that they're no longer using for any war machines. Now, when we go through the garbage of this great nation, Pooch! I'm going to want to incinerate it. I don't like it when you put garbage in the ground. I don't like it that you treat sewage. I thought we should just burn up all the shit. Yes, put it in a coal mine. Yes, we should. Or turn it into fertilizer for the forest. And for all of you that say, well, he's got quite a temperament. Yes, I'd like you to contact the OPEC nations, the individual nations that produce what's known as oil. I'd like to know all the employees of each and every oil company, yes, that said, well, we're going to be dependent upon fossil fuels. And I'd like to remind them how many vehicles are currently using their oil or their gasoline, because I could have some large, large lawsuits against OPEC nations or individual oil companies right now because I got to talk to you right now.